Recently, there's been a growing chorus of boos. People booing 4680s and saying that the dry electrode technology is just not all that groundbreaking, not all that interesting. But however, the Volkswagen Group, the all-powerful, almighty Volkswagen Group, who own a significant percentage of one of the most impressive battery companies in the world, called Goshon High-Tech, who, by the way, have just received approval. Chinese battery company just received approval to build a giga battery factory in the United States. They say that dry electrode technology is absolutely necessary, fundamental to making a profit from batteries, and they're working on it right now. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Sam Evans. Big shout out to all of you. Thank you for your support. It's been a challenging, very challenging year, and without you, I couldn't have done it. Volkswagen subsidiary called PowerCo SE, they're planning to introduce a dry coating process to its battery cell production plants in Europe and in North America. Tesla pioneered the new battery manufacturing dry coating process with its 4680 cell production. For good reason. There's some massive advantages to it. Even though a lot of people think it's not that relevant, no one talks about it anymore, the truth is Tesla are actually still working on refining this process. They're still working on making this work en masse in an efficient, scalable way. It's not that easy. I'm sure Volkswagen Group are very well aware of that, and they think it's worth doing. 100%. Technologies like dry coating showcase PowerCo is Volkswagen Group's battery company, technological prowess. We have the necessary know-how and the right experts to take cell production to a new level and offer significant cost advantages to our customers. Our objective is to establish an industrial production of sustainable and affordable batteries, said Thomas Schmoll, who is the Volkswagen AG board member and PowerCo SE's supervisory board chairman. So you can see the two companies, Volkswagen Group and PowerCo, are tied at the hip. Volkswagen will work with a German printing machine specialist, according to Teslarati, called Koenig and Bauer AG, to develop PowerCo's dry coating process for battery cell production. Now, if you're not sure what the dry coating battery process is, at the end of the video, I'll get into a little bit of detail on that. Now, the dry coating process is expected to reduce energy consumption in PowerCo's battery plants by about 30% and decrease the floor space required to produce cells by 15%. Pretty big advantages, pretty significant cost gains can be made by using dry electrode technology. What the solid state cell is to the product, dry coating is to production, a real game changer if scaled successfully. And that's the key here. Even the Volkswagen Group is saying if scaled successfully. It's not as easy as it sounds. It will give us a unique position in the market and definitive competitive advantages, said Frank Bloom, CEO of PowerCo SE. It appears as though Frank doesn't think Tesla are going to work this out, because they're saying a unique game changer, and it'll give us an edge over our competitors. Unless Volkswagen Group don't consider Tesla a competitor, and I'm pretty sure they do, then I'm intrigued to know what their thoughts are on how Tesla is going with this. Tesla was one of the early, if not the first, I believe, when they actually bought the technology from Maxwell Technologies automakers to supply the dry coating process to battery cell production. The Model Y faced some challenges with the dry coating process while finalizing the assembly of 4680 cells. So why are Tesla even bothering with this? Why are Volkswagen Group bothering with a dry coating process when it's quite a challenge to make it work? The reason is because the cost advantages are big. Traditionally, battery electrode manufacturing involves applying a wet slurry mixture onto a current collector and then drying it through an energy-intensive process. It takes time, takes money. Tesla introduced a dry coating method that eliminates the need for the drying step, making the production process more efficient and cost-effective. You can get rid of the ovens as well, and the time taken to actually put the batteries into the ovens and then actually bring them out and have them dry. In Tesla's dry coating process, the battery electrode materials are directly applied onto the current collector in a dry powder form. This eliminates the use of solvents and the energy-intensive drying process, resulting in a significant energy saving and increased production speed. Production speed is really crucial here. Tesla really wants to be a company making batteries in the same way that Coke makes Coke cans or bottles. You've seen those bottle manufacturing facilities. That's really what Tesla's goal is, to be one of those, to have a facility making batteries at that speed, like that. So their 4680 cell is really all about speed. For it to actually work at speed, they need dry electrode coating to work at speed as well. And that's the challenge here. The dry powder coating is achieved through a combination of mechanical pressing and electrostatic deposition techniques. What that means is the dry coating process plays a crucial role in the production of 4680 cells. The 4680 cells are larger and theoretically more energy dense compared to traditional cylindrical cells. Tesla being able to apply the electrode materials to the larger format 4680 cells in a dry powder form makes them more cost effective as well. This allows for more precise and controlled application of materials too. So the idea here is to have less wastage. Now, the truth is, a lot of people don't realize this, but batteries are often wasted. They're often like, oh no, that production line didn't go so well. We got a 90% return off that one today. How do we get to 91%? That's the kind of thing that battery companies go through. The idea here is that by using a dry coating technique, Tesla can achieve a more uniform and consistent electrode coating, ensuring optimal performance and energy efficiency in the cells, meaning less cells that have faults in them. The absence of solvents and the elimination of the drying setup result in reduced energy consumption and manufacturing costs reduced as well, plus better reliability. There is one other advantage here as well. The dry coating process facilitates the integration of other advancements in battery technology. For example, Tesla incorporates silicon into the anode of the 4680 cells to enhance their energy storage capacity. The dry coating method allows for better control and distribution of the silicon within the electrode, improving its performance and longevity. So I find this quite interesting to see. The Volkswagen Group are using the same technology, and I have a lot of respect for that. I really like it when companies say, hey, this company is doing this really well. We don't need to invent our own new way of doing things. We can just basically make our own way of doing what they're doing, and maybe we can improve on it. That's what Volkswagen Group is doing here. I'm a fan of this decision. Volkswagen Group, in my opinion, made some wacky decisions over the last 12 months. This is not one of them. This is a really good one. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.